What up, guys? Welcome back. Live boot camp here on this Tuesday, July 28th, 2020. So, hope you guys are ready for a really, really good workout tonight. I am ready to bring that intensity. I'm ready to bring the pain. So I hope you got your game faces on like we always talk about, and you're ready to go ahead and put forth your best effort tonight and inch closer and closer towards that personal goal that you have for yourself. So with that being said, guys, hope you got your areas already almost set and ready to go. If not, this is what this time here is for now. I'm about to give you it so you can go ahead and keep preparing your areas. Get your water, get everything you need, your towels, get your partner there if you need to, your spouse, your children, get the whole family there if you can. Let's go ahead and let's get into this tonight. Let's work up a really good sweat, and let's have something to really feel good about when we go ahead and close our eyes tonight, knowing that we put that A-grade effort in today, all right? So let's go ahead, take that time. I'm gonna go ahead and set my timer for 2 minutes, guys, and I'll be back here to get you started with our warm-up for this evening. And like I said, it's gonna get real hot in here tonight, so get yourself ready.
Elevated surface as always to accommodate for all fitness levels, and we're going to get started here very shortly. Go ahead and show us some love in the comments, guys. Drop us some hearts. Let us know that you are here joining us live, and if not, and you are watching this later on at your own convenience, then please hashtag replay so we do know that you did join in at some point. But we're going to get started in 30 seconds, so go ahead and make your way over to the mat now, and we're going to get going with the warm-up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Hopefully you're all set and ready to go. I've already got a bit of a sweat worked up here because like Larissa said, I am some kind of freak, and once I got started on this weight loss journey and I really got focused, I just can't seem to take my foot off the gas. So I'm already kind of going. I guess we can kind of skip the warm-up, seeing that I already kind of did it for all of us.
Yeah.
Just jump into the circuit.
I'm not warmed up.
That's because she wanted to sit there and text. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into it. Let's go ahead and hop into it for tonight. So we got our 2-round warm-up. We're gonna start a little subtle, and then we're gonna increase that intensity as the move goes on. So we're gonna start off with 20 basic windmills. So with the windmill, guys, you wanna get in that nice wide stance. So even more exaggerated than our traditional shoulder width stance that we do for our squats or any hinging or anything of that nature. So wide stance, very, very slight bend in the knee so we can avoid hyperextension. And from there, guys, hinging through the hips, you want to go opposite hand and foot, feeling for that pull and that stretch on the hamstring and on the IT band. And you're going to alternate touches each and every rep. So that's going to break down to 10 each side. So let's go ahead and line them up, and let's go ahead and get it done. And also, guys, last but not least, if you can't touch your toe right now with that amount of extension I'm giving you, don't compensate and try to bend the knee more to reach there. Only allow your body to use the amount of flexibility it has today so that you can increase your range of motion the proper way. So you're not going to be able to do it if you skip certain steps. So only go as far as your body's ready for. Trust me, you will slowly but surely get to that point. But however, if you do it more on your own at home, you get there even faster. So here we are, 20 reps, wide stance, slight bend in the knee, ready, and let's go.
Good, really push those hips back.
All right, next up, alternating lunges. We're going 14 reps, guys. Hands on hips, and we want to go ahead and stay in the same place today and alternate feet as we go. So we're going to get 7 each side. So hands are on the hips. You can go and use a supported area, being a wall or anything of that nature if you need it for balance purposes. However, if you do so, as I always tell you, do not depend on the wall. Only be there enough so that you can use a fingertip or two just to help keep you from falling so off balance that it messes up your reps and more so frustrates you. So don't depend on it, only use it if necessary, but try to do those reps without it first and foremost. So hands on the hips, you guys want to power out, step in creating a long enough split so once you drop that back knee, that knee here on the front side is still able to stay at a 90-degree angle, not exceed past the toe. The reason I say that is you can go ahead and come up. Normally, guys, when a lot of you step out, and I'm basing this off of clients who I see here in the gym, I know some of you are on the video, you know when you do those short distance steps, it is very harder for you to just drop down vertically if you don't have the proper strength. So a lot of you guys are more inclined to push that weight forward like this, causing you to put more pressure on the edge of the toe, on the balls of the feet, and add a lot of pressure there around the patella inside the kneecap, forcing you to strain a lot of those joints in there, cause you to slightly be able to cause a tear or anything in an AC and MCL. So really, really try to keep that at 90 degrees. So make sure you get a long enough step. Drop the knee, power back through the heel, coming right back to the top, and we're going to alternate legs each and every rep. And that's going to go for you whether you're on the wall or whether you are freestanding. Only modification is the wall. So we're going to alternate steps regardless of who you are. Just use that wall for a supported area if you need it. However, do not depend on it. 14 steps, 7 each legs. I said enough. Let's go.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, step it out. Looking good. You're halfway in. Remember, step out a little bit further than you normally would want to.
That's 10. 4 more, 2 each. 11, 12, 1, and 2. All right, good job, guys. We got one more thing here for tonight, and that is for the warm-up. All right, that is going to be an inchworm with a high knee. So we're going to do a full inchworm walking all the way out, and at the bottom we're going to add in a high knee going inside over the body. And what that's going to look like, guys, is slight bend in the knee, extended through the hips. You're going to walk yourself out. Get all the way in that plank form, and then from there you bring a right knee to left elbow. So you want to cross that knee inside and alternate to the other, and then make your way back up. So all of that together is one single repetition. So if you're too worried about not being able to do the knee movement, that's fine. Just make sure that once you get in that plank form from walking out, that you stabilize the hip position. You don't dip those hips. You keep that core engaged, and then just power your way back through the top, using those extended arms. Try not to allow too much stretch, too much strain in the shoulder area. Try to keep everything in line with one another. So one more rep here to show you. Knees are slightly bent. Push those hips out. Walk out to that plank position. And real quick, go ahead and finish. As you see the crossover, and when I talk about the extension, I mean the shoulder. So the wrist, the hand, the shoulder, elbow, and everything is right in line. She's not so far back where her arms are stretched out here, or the same thing there. So you want to make sure everything is nice and in line so that those joints are well taken care of throughout the move. 5 reps here. The crossover at the bottom and up. All of that is 1 total. We got 5 reps. Then we'll go back to the top. Ready, and go. Also, guys, be explosive on that knee cross at the bottom. Drive those knees. You can alternate those knee drives. You can stick with the same side. However, just stabilize that core. That's 3 down. 1 more to go.
All right, guys.
Solid.
Nice job, nice job.
That's 1 set.
One round, guys.
So that's 1 round, guys. Go ahead and grab you a quick drink. Whatever you need, let's go ahead and speed this up into round 2 so we can jump into this evening's workout because I want to allow ourselves enough time at the end to get a little extra work done. So quick drink and let's go ahead and take it back to the top here, starting off with the 20 windmills.
All right, ladies, and I need off subject. I'm trying to keep my hair from getting too bad here so I don't have to wash it again. I thought this was going to be the hairstyle for it. I lost the hat today. This is not it. So let me know in the comments what you guys do where you're able to wear your hair down the next day because I'm apparently a newbie at this. I usually just put on a hat.
All right, so back on topic here. 20 windmills, guys. Wide stance, slight bend in the knee, alternating. Do not compensate and bend that knee more to touch that toe. Only go as far as you're ready to allow now. And we are. That's halfway, that's 10. Three more. And 10. All right, 14 alternating lunges coming up. Hands on hips here, and again, make sure you get enough distance on that split so that it's more comfortable for you to drop that knee and not push the front leg that you're stepping to over the toe. All right, ready? And we are off.
Good. Stay nice and upright.
Halfway.
One more each.
All
Got
right.
it.
Last but certainly not least, Inchworms with the high knee at the bottom. Remember, we crossing over, opposite knee to elbow. Stable hips if you don't. Ready, set. What are you doing? Can I say go?
Dang.
She's already here. All right.
He's slow.
Ready, set, and go.
All right, guys. Grab your water. Recover. Let us know in the comments if you're warmed up, if you're getting a little bit of a sweat, nothing too crazy, but if you're ready for the main circuit, guys.
Good deal. Give you guys about another 30 seconds here. Like I said, I want to keep our foot on the gas this evening. Keep you guys constantly under pressure, at least making you feel as if you are. But that way our bodies are forced to have to respond to this evening's workout, helping us make some gains. All right? So we're going to get started tonight, guys, with a windshield plank walk.
Hairstyle number 2. Let's see how many I get. know what is coming up, where your rest period is done, we can just go right into it.
All right, so starting off here real quick, windshield wiper plank. So you want to get down in a plank position. And with this one, guys, you show hand on this way. All right, with this one, guys, it'll be very, very easier if you can. Try to get in that plank position and have those feet as close together as you can possibly bear. However, keep in mind, like I always tell you, the closer your feet are, the more pressure you're going to apply. So whenever you're struggling with anything in a plank form, whether that's a push-up, renegade row, anything of those sort, the more separation you give yourself, a plank regularly, the more support you will have, so you'll take pressure off. Still challenging, but not as much. So the more distance you have, the more pressure that you will release. But with this one, seeing that we're going to be moving in this position, the closer you can bear to have those feet together, the better, even if that means you don't move as much. All right, so again, you guys learn how to pace. We're going to go for 40 seconds tonight and give me as much movement as you possibly can. So feet together, plank form, and from there, like a windshield wiper, we're going to walk all the way out to the side. And good, going back the other way. And it's good, just like a windshield wiper. So from there, we're going to go side to side, as you see. So the best way to count it, if you're wondering how many sides, so if you start in the middle, try to go about 3 hand walks over to the left. That'll give you about 6 back over to the right. But either way it goes, that keeps you about 3 hand steps from the middle through each side. So try to make it 3 over, 3 over, 3 over. However, you know that once you're coming from a complete other side, it's going to be double. So just try to keep that in mind. Or if not, just try to move. Don't even overthink it. I know some people are a little bit more particular that way. But if you can just move and create your own windshield wiper motion, that is totally fine. The goal here is to try to hold that plank while adding the instability in the shoulders, forcing you to have to utilize a few more muscles while trying to keep those hips in proper form. So we're gonna go for 40 seconds here. So whenever we do movements for a time, guys, remember, you're working against the clock. So you're not trying to accumulate a certain amount of repetitions. You're trying to maintain a certain pace, a certain level of consistency for that time frame. Now, if you want to start low, speed up towards the end, or you start fast and slow down towards the end, totally fine. However, just try to not go to the floor. Try to stay elevated throughout. 40 total seconds, guys. We're going to start in the center, then we're going to go over. You guys, we're going to go ahead, let's start left. We're going to start to our left, then make our way back right, then back left, back right, so on and so on. However, I got my timer here. We're going 40 seconds in total. Clock is going in 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Remember, guys, stay up, stay up.
Halfway.
Keep moving.
40 seconds, only 40 seconds. That's not nothing. Small things to a giant. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time.
Why did you have to bring your slimy little self over to my side? He just came over to my side and now there's sweat all over my edge of the neck. And I have to put my hands in when I'm walking.
See, what she don't know is I'm trying to help her out so it can actually look like she's doing something.
Ah!
I'm just trying to help her out.
He's funny, guy.
All right, guys, so next up we're going to need our elevated surface. We're going to go back to something we done once not too long ago, but I want to bring it back into the circuit again before we forget about it. But a really great single leg move to build up quad strength, overall balance in the legs is going to be a Bulgarian split squat. So we're going to elevate that back foot onto our elevated surface. And just like with the lunge, you want to make sure you got enough distance between yourself that once that back knee drops, you don't push and exceed that knee past that toe. So you're going to drop down, power back through the heel, and come back to the top. However, as you see, Larissa has a flexed toe here on the back end of her foot, and this is helping her better engage the hamstrings and the glute muscle. If that's a little uncomfortable for you because maybe you got tightness or so right there in the arch of your foot, you can rest that foot there and just lay it down on the top. taking pressure off and literally just focusing on that front foot. However, maintain that upright position. Keep that chest high. Try not to slouch those shoulders. That way you keep that balance proper and you still pushing all the way through the heel on that front leg. So, and also if you need a wall, take your supported surface over to that. That way you can go ahead and put a hand on and still simulate that same movement.
All right, guys. These are my favorites.
All right, guys, so we're going to get 12 reps here on each leg for a total of 24. Once those are done, we will see you back here. So let's go ahead and knock them out.
Remember to jump that front leg out farther than you want to. Yep.
Go. It's halfway.
No. I'm fine.
Hey! Ah! Oh! Woo! Ugh. All
That
right.
one hurts everywhere.
Feel those. All right.
Beautiful.
12 more.
Woo! Those set the legs on fire.
I need to walk those off a bit. I feel that way. Now I'm kind of regretting doing those deadlifts. Whew. Probably wasn't a good idea, Nate.
Oh man, here we go. He's just putting that out there now so when he has to take a break later on in the circuit, he can blame it on that.
All right, next up, power, push-ups. Then we're going to go into another power move. Going to be jumping lunges and power squats. So these next two is really going to get that heart rate up. So have yourself ready to go. So power push-ups, you want to start. Push-up plank position, but we're going to start in a close grip form with those hands right inside, underneath the chest area. And from there, we're going to power those hands out as we lower the chest. Jump those hands back to that starting spot and repeat. Being good. Guys, you can also do this movement on your knees. However, whenever we do the knee push-ups, remember, hips are extended. So remember the hips are extended here so that you can get the full body down and not just drop the chest. All right, so make sure those hips are extended about to 45. And obviously the same thing applies. Elevate the surface, start close. You guys can push and go back between those two motions. So we're going to get 8 reps in. 8 reps. Now every push-up is the rep. Don't worry about trying to count the in and out with the hands. Just count the amount of times you drop your chest down to the floor. 8 total reps here. Then we're going to show you the jumping lunge and power squat combination coming up right after this. So 8 push-ups here, and we're moving on.
Woo! All right, guys. You have a little bit of feet separation in this push-up if you need it to be a little bit easier, have a little bit more stability. And we're getting started.
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1.
Good job, guys. Good job. Jump those hands in and out. Jump those hands in and out.
Way to go, guys. Way to go. I see you. You're doing it.
All right, next up, jumping lunge and power squats. Give you guys a couple more seconds. I know that one's pretty aggressive there. And however, I'm sorry I didn't show it to you then, but do know that if you're not able to do that form, do a basic 8 regular push-ups, whether that's on your knees, hands elevated, or just full layout form. All right, still participate. Just give us the best you got. All right, jumping lunges and power squats. So guys, with this one, we want to be back to back. Once you complete both exercises, that's the completion of the rep. So once you finish one, don't sit and wait around, get immediately into that next one. So 14 jumping lunges here. It's going to be 7 each leg. Then we're going to go into 15 power squats. 2 moves you're very familiar with if you've been in this class for a while. So it shouldn't be any surprise to you. We just want to bring them in combination together. trying to add a little insult to the injury that we already feel when we do these movements, seeing that they just work the heck out of us. So starting off, 14 jumping lunges. You're going to jump out in that split and just alternate legs, alternate position. 14 straight reps right at the end of that 14, feet together, going into 15 power squats. Good, good. All right, so if you're not able to, guys, do the jumping lunge, you know what I'm gonna say here. We got 14 stepping, alternating lunges into 15 basic air squats. So don't worry about if you can't jump. We always got something for you. So either way it goes, 14 lunges, 15 squats. Then we're gonna go ahead and get into our last movement of this circuit. Then we wanna speed it up as we always do, now that we got a little bit more familiarity with what's coming after us. So 14 lunges, 15 squats.
Ready? All right, guys, in 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Good. Little to no hesitation.
Woo!
Woo, guys! You should be feeling that, even with the breaks in between, so get prepared for next round. We're just gonna go, go, go.
All right, give you a few extra moments here. If there's anybody that's doing the alternating lunge and just a regular squat, it'll take you a few extra moments, so we're gonna wait that around just to allow that if that is happening out there.
I don't know about you guys, but all those power movements make me feel powerful.
Oh man. All right. All right, let's move this thing on before it gets out.
Go ahead and show me your flex emoji.
All right, last one here is going to be 30 mountain climbers. So, one of you guys' favorites, you said you love these so much, I had to bring them back in, just not between every other movement. All right, so push-up plank form here. You guys can go ahead and start with one leg underneath inside the chest, that knee. And from there, we're just going to alternate that position, jumping that leg out, full extension, driving the knees into the chest, maintaining the hands position under the chest and the shoulder. So like I said with our push-ups, there's no extra added strain. Everything is in proper alignment. 30 reps there, alternate the legs, 15 each side. Then we'll take a full break and go back to the top.
Now guys, go at your own pace. If you can't go as fast as I just did in the demonstration, you can kind of get a little pep in your step, walking back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. You dictate the pace. We just showing you the goods. You utilize them to the best of your ability. Now, we always ask you to challenge yourself, of course, but in a safe manner and in a manner that is going to allow it to be beneficial for you, not just fast, sloppy, and no quality. All right?
You said how many?
30.
3-0, guys, 3-0. We're getting started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Definitely want to get that heart rate up. All right, guys, this is your official rest period. Go ahead and grab your water. Show us some love in the comments. Let us know how you're feeling. Let us know what you think of this circuit. And we're going to get started with round 2 here in just a moment.
All right, yeah, you got about, let's say 30 seconds here, 45-second break period. This shirt is almost done. Maybe I got one more round in me in this one, then I need to switch it up. This thing is already a little drenched, so I'm working my tail off. Are you working your tail off out there? Are you guys pushing yourselves to get better, or are you just going through the motions of it? Which one is it? I would like to know, are you challenging yourself, meaning that when that move is taking place, you're saying to yourself, why the heck am I doing this? This is awful, this is terrible. If you're not telling yourself that or asking yourself that question, you're probably not pushing your body as hard as it needs to be pushed so it can even make the changes that you want to see, which is why you came and you signed up for this program, so that you can actually force your body to get into a position that you will feel a lot better about it being in, and your body will also just feel better as an overall. But that's enough. I'll get back on more on that after this round. Let's start back up here. We get right back into it. 40 seconds of windshield wipers. Now you guys know what to expect. You know what's coming. I don't need to say as much. We just need to go ahead and put the work in, and that's exactly what it's time to do. So 40 seconds of windshield wipers.
Stay on your mat. I don't need you over here drenching things, having me sliding all over the place in your sweat.
She likes my sweat, guys. Don't let her fool you. All right, so ready, set, go. And good, remember, try to scale this to the best of your ability. Just make it make sense. Don't spend the majority of your time worrying about how far you should go. Just move. Move, keep the hips low. Try to keep the feet as close as you can. And really, really embrace it. You got less than half to go, 15 seconds.
Good, guys.
10 seconds.
Get there, get there.
And 3, 2, time. Good job. Bulgarian split squats coming, 15 seconds. 12 and 12 each side here. All right. So we're going to start with our left leg, 12 reps. And remember, make sure you got enough distance. Don't let that knee push out in front of the toe. Ready, set, go.
Good, fight through it. Right into the next one. Guys, this is a tough one. You're doing a great job. Couple more.
All
You
right.
already said that one hurts everything.
8 power push-ups, 8, followed by 14 jumping lunges, 15 power squats.
All right, guys. Jumping in and out. We got this. I guess I can say out and in. All right. Close grip. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good job. Come on, guys. Be powerful. Push. Breathe in. Remember, as you go down with that chest, you should be breathing in. As you push away from that floor, from the earth, breathe out. All right? Inhale, exhale. Very, very important. All right? Next up, jumping lunges, jump squats. 14 straight alternating jump lunges into 15 power squats. You want to count down?
All right, guys. We're going to start it in 3, 2, 1.
Halfway.
Halfway. Woo!
All right, 30 mountain climbers coming.
Right into it, ladies and gentlemen. 30. Let's get this round done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna grab some water.
Great job, ladies.
Do the same, guys.
Good. Let me see some more of those emojis. Way to work out there, group. I love it. You got it. Cardio all at once. Bringing all these elements together, giving you the best program we possibly can in 1 hour. And it's, guys, I think it's time to replace this one. So let me go ahead and switch out of my Superman uniform over into my Batman uniform. So here we go.
I think I made a decision about my hair. I think I'm gonna keep wearing a hat. Oh man, there's just no way around it, guys. No way around it. All right, grab that last sip of water as Nate is changing his very sweaty clothes. We are gonna get started with the next round, the third and final round, so get prepared. And let's challenge Nate if he can sweat out another shirt by the end of this workout.
That's easy. If I can get it on.
Now guys, and he's a sweaty mess. Make sure by the end of this workout, guys, I'll remind you at the end, take a selfie of your sweaty pig, your sweaty shirt. Let us see it. Let us see how hard you're working at home. What is it, picture or video, or did it happen?
I guess I should technically call this the Superman uniform, seeing that it looked more like the Superman emblem as far as the shape. Hey, try to be creative. Never said I was good at it. All right, so last but final round here. Starting off, guys, we're getting right into it. Last 40 seconds of plank walks. Let me go ahead and get to my side of the mat. Then make sure I'm not gonna sweat over her stuff so she don't have to cry to you about it anymore. So, ready, 40 seconds here. You see, I didn't give her a chance to respond. That's how you do it, fellas. Ready, set, and go.
Just remember, you have to come home to me tonight.
Ah, 10 down. Come on, last time through. Last time through. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Let's go. Let's go, halfway. Come on. You're so close. You're so close. One more. Don't stop. Don't stop. 10 seconds. You're so close. Let's go. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, time.
Oh no, guys. I'm sweating now. I'm dripping. Got that drip. All right. Bulgarian.
Yep.
Bulgarian split squats. Whoa. Hello, bench.
All right, no casualties here. 12 and 12. I'm not trying to spend the night in the ER.
I got this. All right. Jump it out in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come down. Remember going 12. Should be halfway on this leg. And you got it. Excellent. Switch it up. Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Remember to breathe. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Way to go, way to go.
Push-ups.
I'm sweating. Sweating out my hair.
Guys, I would hope that, depending on how long you've been a part of Team Never Settle, that by now you have seen at least a vast improvement in your push-ups, if anything else, whether that's weight loss, fat loss, anything. We literally do some form of push-up every single circuit. Since we make this thing body weight focused, it's almost hard to escape doing a push-up. So we try to add a lot of different variants of it. But you guys have much stronger overall upper body, at least by now, just from doing push-ups. Just from doing push-ups. So hopefully you guys are seeing the increase there. As you see, Larissa, push-ups was a little bit of a struggle when we started. She's flying through these 8 power push-ups. No problem, no dip in the hips, no even thought of using her knees, just banging them out. So hopefully you guys are seeing some of those same things if you're really pushing and challenging yourself. It's not just because we're trainers, it's just because we do it very often. We're consistent, just as we ask you to be. All right, so.
That being said,
last 8 here.
it's only natural that push-ups are next.
So ready, set, and go. Lunges and squats. Let's go, keep it moving, keep it moving. 14 lunges, 15 squats. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go.
Come on, guys, stay with us. Keep our pace if you can. All right, guys, mountain climbers, last time. Last time, best time, that's what we say, all right?
Last one, your best one. Last one, your best one.
Woo!
Give me that countdown, I need it.
Heart rate should be on 10. Getting started in 3, 2, 1, go! people in the comment section saying, I'm done, I'm finished, I'm ready to go. So go ahead and start dropping those comments, show us some love, get your water recovered, and you guys know core is coming up next.
Yep, as soon as you finish, guys, go ahead and drop it in there and let us know where you are. My timer is running so we can start abs. Going right to it. Don't be sad. You can't see us, but you can hear us breathing, I bet. Woo!
Not me, I just passed out for a second.
Survival of the fittest. That's what I like to call it. Survival of the fittest. Great job. Who else to survive? Who else is ready? Who else is ready for abs? So I got a very short but beneficial, good quality-esque ab circuit coming in. And I'm pretty sure we can get 3 sets of this in, 3 rounds that is, seeing that there's only 3 exercises, about 20 reps apiece. I will be showing you that here in about 10 seconds.
We got about 15 minutes left, so hang in there with us, guys. You just have the core, and then as you know, the recovery, the stretching phase, we're going to get it all in.
Good. Breathing heavy, but I survived. Damn right you did. Great job again. Always showing up and showing out. All right, so as you guys are recovering, catching your breath from that last circuit, let's go ahead and talk to you about these 3 moves. So I'm going to show you these 3 moves now because once we get started, I want to get 3 good sets in. So let me just demonstrate all 3 to you now. So that way, once I get down on the floor, I'm going to stay there until all 3 are done. Hopefully you guys do the same. So first things first on our ab menu tonight, you go ahead and lay flat. We're going to get started off with some short flutter kicks. So unlike the extended flutter kicks, laying all the way flat, guys, instead of having you drive the toes in and the heels out, now I want you to point those toes away from the body from start to finish. So as toes are pointed, you're going to elevate the feet, ideally 6 to 8 inches off the ground. And if you can bear that you're not feeling in your back. Toes are gonna stay pushed out, and we're gonna go into a more short, constant tension flutter kick there. So we're gonna constantly be working those lower hip flexors / lower core muscles. Toes stay pushed away from you. We're going to go for 20 total, 20 total. Why 20? Why so short? Because you're gonna go, once those are done, you're gonna immediately transition into 20 scissors. So you can almost feel like you're combining these movements. That's how fast I want you to be, going from one to the next. So we got extended flutters, and let me show you here for the flutters too. If you're not able to do the 6 to 8 inches, bring those feet all the way up top. Toes are still pushed out, and you're gonna start that short stack flutter right over the body, only lowering it just enough to challenge your muscles enough, and then keeping it there, going those 20 reps. And again, we're not going full extended, just short, constant tension flutter kicks. 20 reps. Once those 20 are done, don't worry about it, stay where you are. We're going right into 20 scissors, so get comfortable there. Toes stay pointed out, and we want to cross those feet every rep, all right? And alternate, right over, left over, left over, so on and so on. 20 reps there. And then for our last one, once you complete that 20 of the scissor kicks, we're gonna go into right side, left side V-ups, 20 each way. So you're gonna get over on your side, not laying directly on your side, but just enough tilted over on the glute, so that way your body has enough of an angle to actually raise your legs up, because it's hard to fold your legs up when you're laying
And also, you'll know, guys, because if you're right on your hip, it will hurt your hip bone. So if you're feeling pain there, adjust where you are and put more of the pressure on that glute.
Yep, so shift that weight back on that glute a bit. From there, you can bring that opposite hand out as like a measuring stick, and you just bring those legs up, keeping the toes pushed out. 1, 2, 10 reps on each side. And if you're not able to do 2 feet, one leg, this leg that's on top, hand is still up, and we're going 10 reps there, and then switching over, same thing on the left elbow, right leg up, 10 reps there. So those are all 3 of the movements, just those 3. However, what's gonna make them challenging is the amount of time in between each exercise, which I will ask it to be no more than about 5 seconds of recovery time once we start. Once we start here, now that we showed it to you, we're gonna burn through, rest for a few seconds at the end of the whole, all 3, get into round 2, tell you when we're starting. Hopefully you're with us on pace. Go through it again very quickly, very efficiently, very beneficially, and then we're gonna do it for a 3rd time. So we are determined to get 3 sets in here tonight. So you've seen all 3 moves, very, very self-explanatory there with those. Now that you've seen them, let's just go ahead and put them to work now.
All right, guys, 20 flutters,
Yep.
20 scissors, 10 on each side of the V-ups.
All right, you heard it. So 20 flutter kicks to start. Toes pointed. Ready, set, and go.
Good, guys. Good. Remember, no hesitation. Remember, we're going, we're going. Do a pace that you can maintain. They still will be activated, but we want to make sure that the core is taking the huge brunt of that beating.
All right, guys, 7:22, maybe about 7:23 now after that little bit of information. So let's knock this last set out, and then let's get into some stretching, call it a night. Like I said, quick 3 moves, but very effective, very beneficial, especially if we're doing it right. I know they're kicking my tail right now, so I was glad that Larissa just shared that nugget of information so I can get some real quick recovery time. Or else you guys will see me fail on camera very badly.
All right, guys, remember, tighten that belly button, push your lower back into the ground, tighten up. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Pull through the abdominals. Almost done.
Oh, man.
All right, guys. You did it.
I like that much better.
Go ahead and send us your flex emojis when you have completed the entire workout. Congratulations, guys. You show up and you show out, as we always say. So we're so glad that you guys are here and that you got through another workout. And I just know that you guys are seeing the benefits of it. So go ahead and let us know in the comments as you're grabbing your water real quick to recover and get into the stretching. What improvements have you noticed since joining Team Never Settle? And these could be weight or non-weight victories. So whatever that looks like, maybe you've gotten stronger. Maybe you don't get winded going up the stairs anymore. Maybe you lost some inches. Maybe your clothes look and feel better. You know, whatever it may be, guys, let us know in the comments. Let us all celebrate your victories with you. And let's just keep on making new goals and setting out to reach them. Get better every single time.
You know, guys, one of our clients I work with, and I never forget this, but one of the major successes for her throughout our time together was parking her car. She works downtown at Anthem, but parking her car in a parking garage across the street and being able to walk all the way over out of the parking garage, down the steps, over across the street, I think that's Virginia Avenue, up to the building, up 1 flight of stairs to the elevator, get up to her floor, all the way to her chair without feeling like she needed to stop for breaks while doing it. That was such a huge success for her and such a achievement that, you know, she felt so empowered, so inspired and motivated to continue to do more. So when we say what improvements have you seen, We talking about everything and things like that, things that improve your quality of life is what we love even more than, hey, you hit this amount of weight or whatever. We want to see you have those successes in your everyday life. Yes, the gym is great. It is essential. It's beneficial. But improving the overall quality of life, making those simple tasks that you have to do every day a lot easier is a huge, huge win for everybody.
Okay.
So I know I love to hear that, and that's why it still sticks with me to this day. So I always share that nugget of information just to let everybody know that it ain't always about having the best body or the best numbers on the workout, when working out, but it's about being able to have these achievements in your own personal life that makes your life a lot easier and a lot more functional. So that was a great one there. So we would love to see in the comments when this is up, what are you guys seeing differently? Is that something similar to what my client's seen with being able to park her car and walk over to the office? Are you seeing better numbers in the gym? Are your workouts being more intense and more consistent? With your overall breathing, are you able to run around with your kids in the yard and enjoy it and not feel like it's a burden or like it was a struggle to do so? What are some of these things? Let us know about it, all right?
Let us know how Team Never Settle has improved your quality of life.
All right, guys, so we're already on the ground. Let's start off with those legs out wide, separated. And just like I talked about earlier, only going as far as your body's ready for. So legs are out. Not bending at the knee, going out as far as you can, trying to grab those toes. And just relaxing.
If you're seeing our little Roxy right now, don't make fun of her. She's getting her haircut this weekend.
5, 4, 3, 2, and good. All right, butterfly. Back and straight, pushing down on those inner thighs if you can with those forearms, keeping that chest upright.
Sound like a little mop.
5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Left leg out. Reach with 2 hands. Switching to the right side. Excellent. All right, 2 feet together out in front of you. Still reaching. Try to grab both toes, keeping those knees straight. Right leg coming back. One of my faves here.
Definitely my favorite. Love this stretch. Love it.
All right. So main importance one here is keep that right leg on the ground or left if you go to the opposite side. Left leg is straight or right, depending on which knee you have back. And going back as far as your body can possibly bear. In that position, keeping those positions.
And remember to keep that bent knee on the floor. On the floor.
Now hold this a little longer. Five, 4, 3, 2, and good. Let's stay with that same right leg. We're gonna bring it up and over the left side. And then from there, we're going to push outside the body, bringing the left elbow over, and then pushing inside that right knee, and going outside the body. Trying to wrap those eyes all the way around, feeling that stretch in the torso area, in the IT, the glute. 5, 4, 3, 2. Excellent. All right, left leg back or right, depending on whichever side you didn't start with. 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. All right, left leg over. And push. And release. Perfect. Last one here, face down. Abs. Oh my God, legs feel better now. All right, so keeping those hips down, bring the eyes up to the ceiling. Ready, set, and up. Down. Good, deep right there. And up. Down. One more, deep right there. And up. Down. All right, guys, that is our Tuesday.
You did it. Way to go, guys.
All right, and also, we didn't forget, I guess I almost sweated another shirt out, huh? So, drop those comments. Let us hear about what it is that you're seeing improvements with today. We want to know more, and again, that's why we do this. We love working out with you guys and getting a good workout in for ourselves. But we really want to more so want to know, how is this helping you? How are you benefiting from Team Never Settle? What's benefits and improvements are you seeing in your own personal life? No matter what that is, share it with us. If you don't want to share it in the group, share it in our personal messages. Let us know there. Text us personally. Whatever it is, just let us know, how is this thing working for you. We would love that feedback so that we can further and better improve on what it is that we're trying to offer you with Team Never Settle.
Yep, guys, and remember, go ahead and snag that selfie right now before you cool down too much, and let us see your sweaty pic. Let us see how hard you guys worked out tonight, and as always,
never give up.
Never lose hope.
And
never settle.
See you guys back here Thursday for another great workout. Have a good week, and we will see you back then.